But
They just had theirs. So
okay,
probably.
can I let me tell my story?
Yeah, I'm
okay,
just trying to fill in the parts that you don't know because obviously it's a lot.
Then I guess you're gonna talk for me the whole thing.
Leftovers, 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 leftovers.
Oh, welcome to my Leftovers podcast, and Alex hurt
I'm
himself.
bleeding. So, when the song starts hitting, we start dancing, and my hand just hit the freaking table real hard.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That looked funny.
Wait, why does my thing feel so much lower? Are you putting me lower on purpose?
I'm not putting you lower on purpose. I just sat on it. I'm sorry that I dumped the seat down.
No, dude, this is like a power play. You're like, oh, he's too big. Like, I gotta set him down a peg.
You don't feel like you're too tall now?
Yeah, no, this isn't what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, guess what?
What?
I went on a run the other day.
Yeah, me
My
too.
My legs are sore from it.
My legs are fine. How much you do? How much you run? How much you distance, homie?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. On my Apple Watch, it told me that I ran for 4.14 miles, right?
Okay.
But then on the treadmill, it says 5 point something, like maybe 5.20, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm like, I think I'm more inclined to believe the treadmill because it's actually making the road for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, how is my Apple Watch supposed to know that it's been 4 miles? You know what I mean?
That's what I think too. I agree with the treadmill. I don't agree with the watch. The watches are known for being very, very misinformed.
Yeah, like I believe when like it tells me my heart rate because it's straight up attached to my wrist. What?
There's some studies that show that, not study, but people go through tests and they test all the watches. Like Samsung, for example, the early generations were known to be terrible at accurate heart rate monitoring.
Really?
Apple Watch was pretty good. Garmin, obviously, being one of like those running watches. And
What the hell's Garmin?
Garmin, I just explained it, is a running watch. So they're known to actually be pretty good. And if you get the higher tier, you can test your VO2 or something like that.
What the hell's a VO2? I breathe CO2.
Oxygen, blood content,
What's CO2 again? That's the bad one, right?
carbon dioxide.
Yeah, well, I breathe that in on a daily basis, and it shows.
But yeah, I'm more inclined to. I believe the treadmill way more.
Yeah, but you know what? We're going to go on a run on Sunday.
Yes, we are.
And it's not even going to be about like, oh, is the treadmill wrong? It's going to be real life Earth.
Yeah. What
the
are we?
flat Earth.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. I
Gotcha, of course.
I need support today.
Yeah.
But okay, what's the goal? Are we going for distance or are we going for feeling?
Wait, what do you mean by feeling?
Like until we can't breathe along and then we have to get Ubered home?
Well, that's the thing. Like, that will be way sooner than yours, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't really know like where I stand on that. So I'm just gonna like try to play it by ear. But also, are we gonna do like a full track? Are we gonna like go like a distance? Like, is it gonna be like something that can be confined? Because I don't want you to like leave me in the dust like that bad.
That's the other thing too. It's like if you wanted to make it like a beautiful thing, because we're taking a 360 camera just to test it out.
Yeah, and of course it's gonna be beautiful. You're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, of course.
I'm waiting for the hit.
What hit?
When you hit me back with something hard.
What? You can't just be hot in my eyes, dude?
You can't just be an object.
Yeah.
If we do the trails, beautiful.
Yeah.
If we do like a track, it's all right. It's not beautiful, but it's cool.
That's true. I like the idea of doing a track because I've had this idea. I don't know if it was somebody else who brought it up or I'm pretty sure it was my idea, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But I had this idea that like we go to a track and like it's a bunch of our friends and we all just like hang out and vibe, right?
Yeah.
But it's a hangout and vibe, like a fitness hangout and vibe.
Right.
Like we all just, somebody can run if they want. Like if they want to bring like a mat, they could be in the center and do yoga. They can do stretches, Like if you just want to like sit down and like or just like walk, you know what I mean? Like just as long as like we're active, everybody's showing up in their active gear and like maybe we have a cooler and it's just full of like fruit, you know what I mean? Just to kind of keep us going. Some watermelon.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
We just need healthy friends.
We do have some.
Who?
I'm going to say some off the pod, but we do have some.
We? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'm down.
We don't have like, they're not, okay, so some of them aren't like super active, but they would be open to that idea for like at least like the one time.
That's the problem. I don't want a one time.
But like then.
I'm not a one time guy. I'm not a one night stand kind of guy. I'm a consistency kind of guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're like a wine and dine kind of dude?
I need to be wined and dined.
Yeah.
I do think that with friends, there's a lot of distractions though. I can have like one or two, but more than one or two, I'm like distracted the whole time because I'm like, oh, I got to make that guy laugh. I got to make that guy laugh.
No.
I got to touch base with that person.
No, you don't have to. It's just like a fitness thing. Like honestly, like in my own head, I picture like my headphones in, just running, just in the zone.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then if you can find a track for us, we'll do it. And then maybe we
Yes.
can just put down like, hey guys, drop by for a quick run. And then everyone's like, hey dude, it's Sunday. I'm hungover. I'm not coming.
True. Oh, what day would we do it? It would be like a Sunday, actually.
Yeah, likely.
I think like a Sunday is good because it's like a Sunday fun day, especially if it's early. You can like show up and like it's a nice day. Like you don't have to like. If it's like a Saturday, people are more inclined to not show up. I think
100%.
because it's like, oh no, like I'm not gonna go to that because I have this in the afternoon or something like that. You know.
And Sunday, I'd rather do it earlier than later too, because I'd actually like to enjoy my Sunday in the evening,
Oh.
or at least cool down. With like,
sorry. I thought you enjoyed our company.
I plead the fifth.
Dude, that pause was crazy long.
Couldn't make up a lie. I'm sorry, dude.
Just say that you hate us.
You're the only person I want to run with, dude.
Dude. Oh my God. Let's hold hands.
No.
We're holding hands.
No.
We're already holding hands.
Dude, stop.
All right. Well, speaking of holding hands,
What a transition, dude.
there are some people in China who aren't holding hands with their loved ones in concerts or whatever. Okay, so I have this video, right? Because there's like this woman who went viral in China because what she does is she goes to concerts or events or whatever, and she creates fake concert experiences for paying clients.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So what she'll do is like she'll go to a concert, she'll take a photo of her own phone and have a different photo, and it'll just be like a handle of somebody, and she takes a photo of it, and then like also she keeps in frame the phone and the concert in the background, and in her eyes she's like, that means that that person has gone to the concert. Or like the person that gets or who asks her to like take the photo, they post it to their story and they tell people that they were at a concert.
This is sad.
It is
That's the
sad.
saddest thing I've ever heard.
It's so freaking
But also,
sad.
girl, get your money.
Yeah, I
Get the
get
bag,
that.
get
You
the
know,
bag.
like that's cool because it's like, you know, like you could sell anything. You can make money anyway. Just have the idea, do it, and just fuck it.
It makes sense though in a culture like China where status is kind of everything. You
yeah.
wanna show status, and if you're at every major concert and you're not just like sitting in the back, you're sitting up there maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
Because like from the video that like somebody took of this woman, like she's in a pretty good spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she must be making bank. She
Yeah.
just pulls out a new account every 5
Yeah.
seconds, change the angle a little bit, and now they're all there.
Yeah, which is freaking weird. Because I've had this like idea about like, you know, VR. Like there's a cool thing about VR where it's like not everybody can afford to go to like a concert.
Yes.
So sometimes they'll put it on VR. So like people that can't afford it can still enjoy it in like a certain way, right?
100%.
But this
I
is
watched that Sabrina Carpenter concert.
Yeah, and like even like with NBA, like they do this too, where like you can buy a pass so that you can actually watch, and like it feels like you're sitting courtside.
They have that out already? I've been
Yeah.
waiting for that. It's out?
Yes.
Oh, I'm paying.
Dude, I don't even think it's that much.
I've been waiting,
Dude.
to get all of these. I've heard that VR is going to have like front row seats or sideline seats to all these different sports. I've been waiting for it. Like WWE supposedly it was going to get it too.
Yeah.
If this is happening, I'm buying the tickets.
Dude, imagine if they do that for the World Cup too. Like that would be the best.
They gave up on VR though.
You think so?
They stopped funding so much VR stuff.
That sucks because it's
It
like
sucks.
there's so much potential for it.
Oh, way more potential. It's underrated.
It hella is. And so I get that, you know, like you can have like a VR experience. You can like cater whatever like your experience that you want for yourself. But this one is weird because it's like you're not there at all.
Yeah. The only benefit is the status that, oh, I was there. Well, I don't know how to say this. Like, I was there to other people. How do you even like
the perception? That's it.
you get oh yeah, the perception.
Like
That's a
your
good way.
followers or whatever that you post this picture to think that you were there. But like it's so weird because like I know that as people that consume stuff online, there is like a niche for this where there's a way that you can like watch other people go through things, experiences, you know, like you live vicariously through others.
Right.
This isn't even that either.
It's not that. This isn't a like I know what you're trying to say. It's like a mukbang where you're like trying to watch other people eat because
Yeah.
maybe you're dieting, you can't have that food.
Yeah.
That makes sense. This doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. The only benefit is what you said, is perception.
Yeah, which is so weird because then it's also like, does that mean that like it almost goes closer to like the theory of like the dead internet theory where it's like, are these people actually real having experiences?
Well, no, there's not even. So now we're getting to a point where people are faking experiences on the internet
Yeah.
of real people. I
Yeah.
guess. That's That's so sad.
It's the weirdest thing that I can't even wrap my head around it. Like people don't even care about other people's concert experiences. You know how many people, like how many memes there are about like the person that like goes to a concert, me, who will like just post like post after post after post, me, of like the stories that they have seen their me, you know?
Yeah.
like people hate that. And I don't listen.
Here's the thing, though. If it's a status thing, like a class thing, it's kind of dumb because people who have money, they don't sit in the crowd. They get their own box. They
You're
get their own
right.
VIP station, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So this is kind of dumb.
Maybe they just want to like, I don't know. It's weird. And then like, imagine you're following many accounts, right? And
Right.
like, you get the exact same shot.
That's what I'm saying too. Like you would find out real quick who took this person's service and who's using it because it's the same exact angle, same exact spot. Maybe they moved a little to the left, a little bit to the right, but you generally know where they're sitting.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to show you like the actual video.
We'll
Look.
be right back, folks. Wait.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Now that I've seen it, that's worse because it's not even like she's logging into an account and using them to post a story. She's just putting the username up there and taking a photo.
Which is weirder.
That's even dumber.
Nobody takes photos like that. I've never ever been to a concert and I'm going to like take a photo of like my handle on Instagram. And
Yeah.
that doesn't show proof that you were there.
That's so dumb then. Now everyone knows for sure they're paying for this service.
Yeah. Like, unless this is like a thing that people do in China, I don't know. Maybe.
But what benefit is there?
That makes no sense to me in my head.
I really wanted it to be at least they log into their Instagram and they take a story or a photo or whatever,
Something.
or they take their phone with them.
Or just take one photo and then it's just like a video of her like sending it to like a bunch of people or something like that, you know?
Yeah, that would have been something.
Yeah, but I don't get having the handle in the photo. If anything, that draws more attention to the fact that, oh, you must be one of those people that pay for your content to.
And wait,
don't know.
are we 100% sure this is not lost in translation kind of thing? Like maybe, you know how everyone on YouTube has like a Patreon, everyone has like those kinds of paid subscriptions now.
Yeah.
Even on YouTube, you can get a paid subscription to your channel and you get like little stickers or benefits or exclusive member only videos, things like that.
Yeah.
Are we sure this isn't like some popular influencer there? And it's like when you pay for a Patreon, her way of saying thank you is she takes a picture of your handle and then she does like, you know, like, oh, thank you to so-and-so. Thank you to so-and-so for helping me get to this concert. And
Oh, you're right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
that
something
would
along
make
the lines.
more sense. Or it's like one of those things where it's like, you know how some people have like really weird connections with like people that they follow, and it could be one of those instances where it's just like, oh, you're here with me at this concert.
Exactly,
And
yes.
then like the other person on the other end is just like, oh my God, I'm with her. We're watching Sabrina Carpenter together. You
Or
know?
like a thank you to like, hey, thank you guys. You guys got me here to this place.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank. Anything else makes sense.
Yeah,
Anything
besides-
else makes sense.
maybe that is actually what it was, and somehow it got lost in translation.
Horribly lost because this sounds dumb as hell.
Yeah, dude. What do you think? Okay, would you do this though?
Pay for that or do the service?
Do the service.
I would 100% do the service.
Yeah, if that's all I had to do is go to a concert and then get
a few
paid.
pictures?
Yeah,
And then they basically pay off my ticket.
yeah.
Okay, we would need more information. Like how much is she charging?
Yeah.
Is it like $1 or $2? Because then maybe I would pay for it.
Yeah.
But again, she'd have to do a way better job than just putting my handle up there.
Yeah. And then it's also like, how many other people are in that same concert doing the exact same thing?
I'm trying to think, what is the benefit of taking a picture with their handle at the concert?
I don't know.
Okay, she was also doing it like a job.
Yeah,
She
like-
wasn't doing it like, oh, I'm going to do this weird thing.
Yeah.
No, she was doing it like, no, I have to get this done.
Yeah. Like she was just like, okay, boom, next. Okay. Boom, next. Okay. Boom, next. Like she was just like, it was normal to her. She's done this before.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could say more about this.
Yeah.
I have no words anymore. Like that is the dumbest, the craziest, and the cringiest thing I've ever seen all at once.
Yeah. Honestly, there's like a weird sadness where I could like put in perspective. Say it is somebody who just like they want to go to like this concert so bad that they pay somebody to take a photo and just to act like they were there because they just really want to be there.
Yeah, that's really sad, actually.
That is sad.
I was thinking, I just had a thought. What if it's like, maybe it's a Chinese artist And maybe Chinese artists, you know how like there's different ways that countries show fandom?
Yeah.
Maybe it's people who couldn't go to the concert. She takes pictures of their handle and it's like so and so supports you. And they tag the artist instead.
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of like ways where like this does make sense. And I think all of them are not how it was explained.
Yeah. 100%. I think that we are making sense out of something that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. That post maybe just complete bullcrap.
No, dude. I that's a weird thing either way. No context. What she's doing is just weird.
Yeah. Oh wait, she has 4 fingers.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
Imagine it turns out just been AI the entire time.
I'm not gonna be surprised anymore.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of controversies recently, you know what I just heard about?
Ooh, what?
I was on X and I saw a thing about Chappell Roan.
Yeah. I
Basically,
call her Chappell Roan.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say Chappelle.
Yeah.
But Miss Chappell Roan.
Yeah.
Roan, whatever. I guess she's
How do you get
like,
Roan wrong, dude?
is it Roan or Rome?
Roan.
Roan.
Yeah.
Roan.
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 Like moan, but roan.
Oh.
Yeah. Like you're not going to roam, but you're going to roan. That made no sense.
I heard a controversy recently that I guess a football player, a soccer player,
Uh-huh.
he's playing in the Champions League and everything.
Oh, okay.
His family was at the same hotel that Chappell Roan was at because
There
they
you
were
go.
performing for Lollapalooza, I think, in a different country.
Argentina?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
They just had theirs. So
okay,
probably.
can I let me tell my story?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just trying to fill in the parts that you don't know because obviously it's a lot.
Then I guess you're gonna talk for me the whole day because I don't know shit. Anyways, the daughter is a huge Chappell Roan fan, and she made a sign and everything. And I guess when they saw her, I don't think Chappell Roan was wearing her full outfit stuff.
Yeah.
So the daughter is like 10 years old. She got curious. She's like, "Oh, I think it's her, but I'm not sure." So she did a quick walk by her table, not like you know, putting her fingers in her food kind of
Yeah.
close, but like she walked by her table and she was like, and she came back to her mom. She's like, "It is Chappell Roan. Oh, that's so cool."
Yeah.
And then a security guard came over and basically kind of yelled at, not yelled at, but told off the mom like, "Hey man, this is Chappell Roan. You gotta make sure your daughter." What was it again? Oh,
She keeps her finger out of her fucking food.
yeah. Keep her finger out of her fucking food, dude. No, the security guard was basically along the lines of, Chappell Roan deserves privacy. She's just trying to eat breakfast. She's just like, and you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you need to teach your daughter better how to respect other people's boundaries and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the football player went on his social media and he posted about that. That was what, you know. And then people were going to Chappell Roan's defense saying like, well, that's the security guard. That's the
Yeah.
bodyguard. The bodyguard decided to do that. I just saw a thing about her story, I guess, and I haven't confirmed this, but it looks like everyone's saying that she deleted the story afterwards. Basically, she doubled down, and
Oh,
she was
really?
like, "I'm a person. I like my breakfast. I deserve to be able to have my own time and have boundaries, all this kind of stuff."
Yeah.
And at the end, she's like, "I don't like people messing with my breakfast," or something along that line. Mm-hmm. She doubled down. Basically, the bodyguard went over there. It's insinuated that the bodyguard told her off because Chappell Roan told her off. Even though the kid never addressed her. The kid just walked by just to confirm it was her, and that's it.
But like she didn't approach her?
She didn't approach her.
That's like, okay, it's a weird one because I do agree that like, you know, just because you're in like the public eye, that doesn't mean like you get the right to like other people approaching you and like looking at you. Like, yes, it does, you know, it draws attention or whatever. Like if you're just sitting down and like somebody's a big fan of yours, but that also doesn't give them like the right to like watch almost.
Yeah.
'Cause at the end of the day, you still are a person. If she wants to have her breakfast, she should be allowed to have her breakfast.
Yeah.
I do see like this argument like kind of favoring Chappelle, you know?
One problem. Celebrities tend to eat in hotels and lobbies that are private to them or exclusive, or at least in these higher, richer hotels where the average person doesn't really get to go.
Yeah.
This is a Champions League winners family, as in they're kind of not just normal people. They have higher status.
Yeah.
Basically, like, you understand, it's like basically telling Chappelle, oh my gosh, it's Chappelle. Basically, someone insinuated, like, do you understand, like, the reason they were in your section is because they're also important.
Yeah.
So you weren't just like talking about a random little kid.
Yeah.
Whatever. This is also an important family.
Honestly, that kind of makes me respect her more because then it's like she doesn't give a fuck who you are. She just wants to have her breakfast in her privacy, you know? Like if she was more like always attacking like people that were like, you know, like maybe like poor or like just like a
Right.
normal person, I would be like, dang, she just hates the normies. But if she's doing this to people that are like up there too, it's like, just let the woman eat her breakfast.
I get that, but here's the thing. No one said anything to her. A little 10-year-old girl just walks by.
Yeah.
Just to do not even like, again, it's not even like she walked in front of her table. She just did a walk by.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I do know that like her security is very, very intense. Like I've seen footage of like her walking through like an airport, and her security is pointing at every single camera and just saying, turn that off, turn that off. Like every single person who has a camera out, like he's just out here just like spotting, like he's scoping them or whatever. And like even she's like out here like, yeah, over there, you know, like she points them out and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it definitely is like she doesn't like
Attention.
attention in that way. Like I think she is like, if I'm going to be on stage, yes, that's when I want the attention, you know, but like other than that, I don't want it. But at the same time, it's like you don't always get to pick when you get it, when you're in like the limelight.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
The boundaries, yes.
Yeah, set them.
However, one, you're at a hotel specifically because you're performing at Lollapalooza, as in you're on the job the moment you cross into the country. You're there for that specific event. You're already
Maybe.
working.
Maybe.
Then this is a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah.
3, she's your fan specifically.
Yeah.
She's only going to Lollapalooza because she wants to see you. 4, she didn't talk to you. She didn't acknowledge you. She just walked by, took a quick glance, and then she went back to her mom saying like, "Oh my God, it is Chappell." You know?
Chappell, yeah. I still am on her side, but the fact that like, yes, okay, the 10-year-old person, whatever, they didn't really like go up to her or acknowledge her, but because she has set this boundary with her bodyguards, they're probably just on high alert always. So like, they probably saw this little girl walk past her, noticed that it was her, and then instead of like waiting for the girl to have like the chance to like approach her,
Right.
immediately was just like, I'm gonna shut it down before it even gets there. Like that's probably what they are told to do. It's like, I don't want you to stop them from talking to me when they're already talking to me.
Yeah.
I want you to stop them before they even look at me.
Well, her story kind of insinuates that she agrees with her bodyguard, or she kind of pointed, like you said, she pointed it out
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So in that case, you know, she stands by what happened.
Yeah.
I don't think it's right. And I agree with a lot of comments when they're like, you understand that the reason you get to go to Lollapalooza, you get to eat at this really nice restaurant is because of your fans. Like your fans basically gave you that. And the fact that like you might have bad fan situations where certain fans are forcing you to get an autograph or certain fans are forcing their camera on you.
Yeah.
That all 100%. Or people are just talking to you when you're eating. And they're interrupting you and you're just having your normal life. 100%. If her whole thing is like, when I'm on stage, that's when I want the attention. When I'm not on stage, that's when I want to be a person. First of all, she doesn't get to make that decision. She chose an industry that's very much like you, public, and you unfortunately have to deal with that. But I applaud the fact that she's trying to make boundaries.
Yeah.
But the last thing is like, again, this is a situation where a kid just literally did a quick pass by and she just says she just wanted to confirm with her own eyes, like she saw Chappell Roan.
Yeah.
And that's it. She
Yeah.
didn't approach you. She didn't try to do much more after that.
Yeah. But this is also like the argument that I've heard from like other people that have been famous that they've like spoken about it. It's like one of like the major rules that they have is like, don't approach me when I'm eating. Like, yes, you can like come up to me, ask a photo, blah, blah, blah. But like the second that I'm eating, I'm not going to take a photo. You can come up to me, ask for one. I'm going to say no. Like, bro, I'm eating, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair.
I've also seen like, for example, with David Dobrik specifically, he's had people like show up to his house.
Oh, that's
and,
fucked.
and then like even like the moms will be there like with their kids saying like, you're not going to take a photo with my kids. Like we're the reason why you're even famous in this house, you know?
I hate that's the thing. I hate the argument I just said about how like the fans make them famous.
Yeah.
Because people use it like that.
Yeah.
But in this scenario specifically,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's the best case scenario where a kid is just excited that you're there, but they never approached you.
Yeah.
And I get it. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe they want to make sure it doesn't grow into anything bigger.
Doesn't escalate.
It doesn't escalate into like them talking to her, which
Yeah.
fair. But the fact that the bodyguard went off to tell off the mom, like, hey, you need to parent your daughter better.
Yeah.
You never tell a parent how to parent, first of all. Second of all, pretty aggressive for the lack of things she did. She didn't like, do anything to merit like that. He could have been more nice,
Yeah.
so it's a controversy right now.
This reminds me, actually, I saw like this one thing where there was like this dude. You know how like there's always like that TikTok, or I don't know if you've seen this. It's like a trend where like some person has gotten like their following of basically just going up to famous people and singing to them.
What? No,
Yeah.
that's messed up, dude.
Yeah, like there are like these accounts. Like there's one specifically where he does it and everybody kind of knows about him, so everyone's kind of like, ha ha ha, like this is a funny joke, you know? But then there are other ones who like, you know, they try to replicate it just to see like, oh, that person got views, so if they can do it, I can do it too.
Right.
And so there's like this one dude who he goes up to John Cena in a cafe, and John Cena's just sitting down on his phone, just chilling. It looks like he's like waiting for like a flight almost. Like he just looks like he's not in a space to get bothered.
Okay.
And this dude just goes up to him and just starts singing some random song. And John, I feel like handled it like the best way possible.
What'd you do?
He goes up to him, he puts his phone like in his pocket, and he just goes like, hey, so we're gonna start this over. Hello, I'm John. You know, just to kind of be like, that's weird, but like if you want to like approach me and like say hi, yeah, here you go, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, hi, I'm John Cena. Do you want to sing now? And then the guy like, he's like, yeah, whatever. And then John is like, for what purpose? You know? And like in a weird way, it puts him in his place to be like, dude, what you're doing is fucking weird.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And like he just like, for what purpose? And then the guy's just like, this is what I do. I just go up to people and I sing at them or whatever. And then John is just like, okay, well, I'm not buying whatever you're selling. So if you want to leave, you can leave. And I'm just like, perfect. He handled it perfectly.
Right.
He gave him the proper amount of attitude to be all like, dude, what you're doing is weird. And like, yeah, it put him in his place.
John Cena I think that's why I'm also like not on Chappelle's side, because John Cena set the standards so high for how he treats his fans, how he treats people, because he knows how big and famous he is, and he talks about it like he's like, I get to do this because of the fans. I get to do everything I love to do because of them. And so he makes it a point like to set boundaries really well. But again, when he sets boundaries, again, he doesn't go up to a parent and go like, you need to know how to parent your daughter better.
Yeah.
You need to, whatever. And I've seen him like maybe get a little aggressive for what John Cena would do. And then in that same video, he comes back 15 seconds later and he goes, look, I'm so sorry, man. I don't want to be that guy. I didn't want to come off at you like that. Yeah. My name is John. Like you said, he does it really well. So I think for me, John Cena has just set that standard so high for what it means to be a celebrity, and grateful for, allowing. His whole thing is like, I'm grateful that I get to live my life the way I do because of the work I've created and the people that enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. He set that standard so high, so it's hard for me to look at the whole Chappell thing and think like what she did was like, oh, you go, girl. Like, there's a time to set boundaries. There's a way to do it too. This was not a good way to do it.
Well, I'm Team Chappell.
That's okay.
Let us know in the comments what side you're on.
I'm team kids, I guess. I don't know, dude. I'm team like the 10-year-old poor kid who cried after, who had the sign in her hand.
You know what? You know what though? That's life. You learned a lesson in life.
Yeah, you know what? Chappell did something that no other artist would do.
Yeah.
Break a girl's dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that mom was obviously not going to do.
Yeah, that mom looked way too supportive. She needed someone to break her back. Wait, break her back. Break her down. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I think I speak for everyone when I say that I did not know her name properly.
Yeah.
I didn't know it when you said Chappelle. I was like, I've been wrong.
No. It's definitely Chappell Roan.
It's definitely Chappell Roan.
Yeah,
Okay, my bad. Well, if you guys are Team Chappell or Team the 10-year-old broken heart kid, follow us at LFTBRSPOD or comment them below and tell us what team you are on. You can also like and subscribe, which we hope you will. And this was I'm not Alex. God dang it. I'm James.
Damn, this dude's having a freaking identity crisis.
It's not an identity crisis.
And this is James.
Oh, what?
See?
And there's a leftover podcast.
Leftovers, 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 leftovers.
I almost did the intro.